Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday, as it is for us all. We are here and we're on schedule. I'm here myself so far, and it feels like it's maybe a wee bit of a sign of things to come, guys. We had a good deadline show. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. Thanks everyone that caught the show, the deadline show earlier today with me and Harry Trades, of course. And yeah, it feels like it's been a wee bit Friday night cursey. Let me know how you guys have been getting on, but I don't know why, man. But right at the end, right before deadline or on the deadline show, I did move Killison up a little bit, and I just moved the in-season classic element of some goalkeepers around off the back of him, and it's totally screwed my Valencia build, sadly. So maybe it's made in our team elsewhere, and let's see how it shakes out ultimately in the end. But Horcast is still in goals for this one, which is a wee bummer. That game's just kicked off. And I had something else. Yeah, Nemeka. I wasn't really too. I didn't start Nemeka or anything like that. But I thought he was like the canary down the mine shaft with me almost, as it were. But he's actually on the bench. He'll probably come off the bench in the second half. But all the same, not starting. I thought, oh, is that a little omen from the Sorare gods, from the footballing gods, that it's not quite going to be as projected? Brendan Rodgers' press conference as well, by the way, which I only caught after the deadline. Fuck knows what the Celtic team is going to be, by the way. Oh. Lots of fist bumps on arrival, guys. Love to see tons of users here with me in the live chat. And let me know you've been up to this Friday. If you get Friday Night Curse chasing you down. We've had MFL Cup action as well, by the way. And it's been a tricky season for me, by the way. I tried to go quite heavy in the Cup in this match against Hounds and Castle. Maybe look at that as well. Didn't quite go according to plan, but I've got a league match in just over an hour from now. Gremlins are probably sorted, mate. I think so, yeah. We managed to get the intro track tonight. Rather than we missed it at the deadline show, sadly. But yeah, let me know if there's any Friday Night Curse got you already so far, or if any unfolds, of course, while we're on. And yeah, MFL stuff, if you've been up to that, let me know what's been going on. But yeah, not getting anyone really bounce off of, but it's been a busy week because we had, it's great because when we're in those good periods of like, the stuff we get up to in this channel, when everything's like going well, things are good, everyone's having fun, and positive developments are happening, I suppose. Time goes into that weird state of flux of like going like that as well as feeling like an eternity. The Sorare AMA was this week. Doesn't that just feel like it happened kind of yesterday and at the same time like 3 weeks ago maybe or something? But that literally only happened like 3 days ago. And there's lots of little nuggets in that. You'll be put out an edited version of it on the channel. If you're a channel member, if you get your FC Barcelona season ticket, where I went through the full thing, and there was a lot more in the stream. So if you've not watched it yet, I recommend, if you're a member, watching the unedited version. But if you're a subscriber, there's a video out on the channel at the moment. And yeah, go through the kind of main nuggets. But I just felt there was tons of little nuggets sprinkled around that. And off the back of it, really optimistic for the weekend game week, as some of you guys will know. I've already hidden some teams. It's one of my main functions with my Sorare data app on my phone now. Hiding lineups. As soon as they're dead, just hiding them. And I quite like that. Sorare doesn't really have the ability to do that at the moment. It's something I would like to see. Because again, when you know a team's just dead or it's a training lineup to start with, just be able to hide it and getting out of vision is not is good. I would say, like, yeah, if Van der Vert, we know he's not going to play, so just hide that. I must have missed that one before. But yeah, so Luis Jr. was in the Valencia team, which was D2 La Liga, and he's facilitated a D3 champ. And, it's not a great team, but Captain Pepe gives it a lot of hope because Girona, Gazzaniga's going to concede a goal or two. And then the rest of the teams about are like, they're probably going to do like 48 average between the three of them. So it's like, how well is it going to do? The Valencia team will probably do better, but hey ho, it is what it is. Who cares? We'll watch how the cookie crumbles. Cuisance has ran. It's a contender D1 team. It's probably not going to do anything special now, but the rest of the team could pop and could still do all right, I guess. I wonder what that guy in Gal were doing. Yeah. And it was funny because I said to Charlie on the edit, I was like, oh, maybe we should have left that bit. And he's like, oh, do you think so? It's like, probably not a good idea. I was like, yes, you're probably right there, mate. Good catch. For sure. But yeah, so if you remember, there's a wee in joke there. Go and check it out. But yeah. I had a great time on that stream. I had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, I don't think there's any other Friday Night Curse I've missed that's reared its head with me just yet. I had this cup game earlier on, so I'll just show you this because it was painful. You know, because I went into it quite heavy, tried to rotate a little bit and mix the shape up. And I think I've done a really good job of managing my squad. But I did rotate my go. Oh, so listen to this, guys, right? Oh, he's are going to get me for this one, right? Might as well just come clean, right? So the last time we were streaming, chatting about MFL, I think it was Wednesday or something, and we got into the whole chat about goalkeepers and captains and all sorts of stuff, right? And I was looking at Edinburgh Pirates like half an hour after the stream, and you maybe know the punchline before we get there. Come on, come on, MFL, don't do us dirty. We brought Florek into the team and we gave him the captain's armband. And Jesus, man, did I just throw away points in a Scotland derby as well? Like, honestly, I feel so embarrassed that I did this, but I just thought, oh, do you know what? Actually, you know, the point can be proved here quite nicely. I'll probably get away with it, is what I was telling myself. And it's a great rotation part because my goalkeeper was getting in. Goalkeepers, it takes them a lot longer to go down. And it means maybe a bit less for them, but my position is so sensitive. I thought, oh, do you know what? Let's go for it because I still wanted my guy good for the cup. So I thought, you know, like all things on equal balance. Let's go for it this way. And he beat me 2-1. And do you know his goalkeeper was 71. My goalkeeper was 71 with the captain's armband went up to 73. XG was much more in my favour, it must be said. But wait, you see the goals this guy scored? It just absolutely got mad zingers coming in against me. And it really did feel, I hate to sound like Sarah Grace, but it did feel like against the run of play like this. When we can chat. I'll show you Lecoq's goal because Lecoq only scores bangers. Like, it's just a fact of life. And there's definitely patter to be had in that. Lecoq, by the way. Yeah, and then their guy Acosta with this goal, which was again like, I think my other goalkeeper saves one of these, if not both of them potentially. Maybe that was quite good, right? It's hard to say for certain, but his goalkeeper only been 71. Should have did a lot better against him. The XG was there for us. Sadly, ended up in a loss, but I thought, you know what, that could have been a good, it could have been a good opportunity. In terms of match ratings, does it stand us up at all? Not 5.7. If you look at the match report, and go to goalkeeping, look at saves. Didn't make any saves. So there was a theory going around. I think it was Josh Excels in that squad. That, certainly that kind of school of thought were chatting about how the captain sucks. And do you know what, by the way? Pass accurate. Who cares about that? Saves 0. How many? So let's look at attack and see shots. And let's just do for their team. They only had 3 shots. So 2 shots on goal. 2 shots on goal. 2 goals, man. Oh, I should have won that game. And I do think maybe the MFL gods. Oh, yeah, I thought I heard something in my headphones. Charlie Boy, good to see you, my man. Thanks for joining us. And your kit as well. Ready to go?
Yeah, ready to go for Sunday morning. The older gone.
Aye, not too bad. I was just, I don't know if you want to chime in on this one, but I was just, I don't know if you'd heard me, but captain's my goalkeeper in this game. His guy was a 71 keeper, so I thought it was a fair shot, actually. Good chance to rotate my goalkeeper. And I think maybe the wee lack of firepower from me not captaining the striker or even some other gain positionally, perhaps. Maybe even the defence might have worked better just to stop those worldies going in the first place. Let's stop them at the source. So, yeah. Thoughts and feelings on that, or how have you been getting on, whatever you prefer?
Yeah, I was in the camp of, I didn't realise how the captain works until a few days ago, until the event I realised. But since then, I've always captained a forward because my defence is slightly leaky, so I'm kind of just conceding that I'm going to concede at least 1 or 2. So I'm just trying to outscore people basically. So yeah, I haven't. I wouldn't captain a goalkeeper, to be honest.
Yeah. So I think it was just so much front of my mind, you know. And then when I looked at his keeper ratings and I kind of looked at his whole team, like I thought, you know, like being before, he's kind of towards the bottom end of the table. I'm playing like full strength everywhere else, you know. So just try and hide the keeper in there and then give him the captain's armband, you know, try and get away with it. But nah, it just didn't happen, sadly. But lesson learned, I suppose. And maybe there's a wee bit of that captain sucking kind of theory.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like, I don't know, I was also thinking off the back of it as well, maybe like guys get used to being the captain. Maybe there's a wee bit of
there's something
fatigue
that
that comes
I
with it.
always thought would be good if they had like some sort of like playing into form sort of thing. So like you've got fitness that goes down. You could have like sharpness that goes up or something like that.
Oh
So
yeah,
if they've
that'd be
played
a good
like
one.
3 in a row and they're playing well, they could, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I think that's maybe somewhat subtly built into it as well with the prime age
Maybe,
thing
yeah,
a little bit. Like
yeah,
that's maybe like a byproduct of that thing. But yeah, I'm with you on that. That'd be a good innovation for sure. And Black Ops LR or Gaffer Lewis here, me and him went head to head the other night, and I didn't want to rotate my keeper against Lewis because I thought I can't have egg on my face in the live chat. I need to go into this one strong. And if I'm going to play against anyone that's going to know what I'm going to do, it's
yeah,
going to be something that's tuning into all the content. Despite Lewis's team, and I'm sure he won't mind me saying this, but on the MFL manager projections is like firmly like bottom third of the table or so. So definitely points I didn't want to throw away lightly or lose or anything. So it was a tough game, by the way. Really could have went either way. It bossed me on XG if you look at that, 2.6 to 0.68. And I went to that one quite full strength. I'll just play these goals just for fun as well since Lewis is here with us. But again, Lecoq only scores bangers. I watched your game earlier today as well, Charlie. I sent you a wee message about that. You were playing top of the table.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think he was top of the table at the time. I think so. Yeah, I was expecting. Obviously, I had the cup game earlier today, which the first time around I beat him 7-0. So I was slightly disappointed when I drew 2-2 today. I mean, he had a bit of a better team out, but yeah. So I was slightly expecting to just comfortably win that. I did put a second team out, and well, I ended up getting the draw, so I was slightly disappointed. But yeah, I put all my eggs in tonight's basket basically, and I managed to get a draw out of it, which was quite nice, which puts me like in the playoff / promotion bracket. Not actually in the bracket, but like in the mix of like something I could go up, which is quite nice.
I'll pop throw your wee table up. That's where mine's is sitting at the moment. Still got a few teams left to play. I'll play at Taipan tonight, so I'm hoping to get a point there.
Mine seems a lot tighter than yours. I think it's 3 points between top and sixth for mine.
Ooh.
So it's like really tight. Like I was out of it, to be honest. Like the first 5 games, I was like, there's no way I'm even like contending for like 4th and 5th place. So I was like all my eggs in the cup basket. But yeah, it seems I've improved a bit.
So I've had 2 draws. I've not had any wins, and when I see the payout for the wins, I'm like, that's frustrating.
Yeah, I'm the same actually. I've won 1 and drawn 2, which is annoying.
It's all about that cash prize. It's a wee bit of the Champions League vibe to it, isn't it? It's all about prize money.
Yeah, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it seems like there is more. Like if you're not going to get promoted in the cup in the league, kind of go for the cup. Basically, is how it's like structured.
That was yours earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was me earlier. I scored straight away. I did a bit of scouting on this guy because I knew it was obviously going to be a tight game, and I noticed one of the games he got beat in. Both the goals were just the clip ball over the top. So I actually put my centre mids on that B direct, so they would try and go for one of them balls like that they played. It was actually my left back who played the ball for my goal, but yeah, it managed to work out.
I noticed the days I kind of turned on around maybe just before half time. I seen it was on. I was like, oh, that's fun. There's a wee live game for me to catch quickly while I'm at my desk, And I've seen this boy Bar. I've loaned you. He's been at +1 or something. He's been doing all right.
Yeah, he's been good actually. Yeah, he was really good in pre-season. I was expecting him. I'll be honest, I was expecting a little bit better from this season. I was expecting him coming with an assist or 2, but he hasn't done that yet. I'm sure he hopefully will, because my left back's chipping in with goals and assists quite regularly. He's +2 already this season, which is nice.
Passing 48 as well. Interesting. Aye. Yeah, you think so, wouldn't you? That's good fun. Oh no, what I went to that for the league. That's what I wanted to look at. I was thinking the match. There was something else I knew what it was, but it's the league. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really tight. Yeah,
as tight as a duck's arse. Is this up here?
I think I lost. I'm sure I lost my first 2 games on the spin. No, I won my first game and I lost the following 3. So after 4 games, I was on 3 points. So I was like, I'm out of it here.
Yeah, and that was the team you just drew with as well.
Yeah, top of the league currently. Yeah.
Goal difference +20, by the way.
Yeah, look at my goal difference. If I won that game, I would have been top of the league on a a 9-goal difference.
Wow. Yeah, that's wild, especially ahead of those two guys. FC
Yeah.
Tirog, have you played them yet?
Yeah, I think so. Have I? No, I've got them in 3 days. 2 days, sorry.
The top goal scorer plays at 5th in the table. That's interesting.
That Dusseldorf Reds, I got beat to them the first game as well. They're second bottom, which is annoying.
Oh, for 21, he looks the part, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Don't think any of
He's a
my
cool
guys
guy.
are there as well. Yeah, I've not really got a main scorer or anything. Like my striker chips in with goals, but he's not. He's no Haberdasher, you know what I mean? So
Aye. Advi Hamada, he scored in the cup today, I think, or something. He
really
scored today
nice.
at some point, I think, yeah. So I had, it's good to see he's actually fucking, everything he's scored but has been a free kick or a longie. Like, he's just getting like dead balls, or they're just giving him the ball. And he's just saying, fuck
Yeah.
it, and just shooting. That team's just losing all the time. What would you do, Charlie? Right, so I was looking at it, right? Let's,
Yeah,
so this,
I was about to say I don't think it's really went. You wouldn't say it went well, would you? Him
not
getting
so
loaned
far,
out.
no.
Yeah.
They're sitting 8th, right? And let's just say they kind of stay around that position. Where's the info? They stay around 8th, 45k. I'm on for 7.1%, assuming he plays his matches, which he's on track to do. So there's no penalties or anything. So 45 times 0.071. 3195 thousand, right? 3195.
Yeah.
Or is he the difference between like me finishing higher in my league? What's that worth?
That seems a lot for you. Whatever you said, like 3,000. Like you're not going to make that up, are you? Realistically.
Well, if I finish like 4th or 2nd, that's made up.
Yeah, but if you, it is if you're like podiuming. So where are you now in the league?
4th.
Yeah, so if you went 4th to 2nd, yeah, I was looking at like more like 5th to like 7th. It wasn't much in it, but yeah, 4th to 2nd, that it's probably not going to be like more than like what 4 or 5 points, is it realistically?
Yeah, it's going to be.
So yeah, he could make that up, really, couldn't he? He wouldn't put it past him.
Because he's got a decent contract, the guy would probably not be that annoyed to cancel it, you know, because it's.
Is he getting every game?
Back. He's not getting in every game. He's got another guy he's rotating with. So he's played 8 games, scored 3 goals.
How many
Average
games
rating
have there been?
sucks.
Like 12 or something like that, I guess. Yeah, about 12. 9 in the league, 9 in my league, and I've had like 4 cup games. So yeah, 12. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It seems
he's had no progression as well.
It's probably going to be the same
0.
MFL, realistically, if you loan him out or keep him. So it's more about his progression. Where would he progress better?
Yeah.
But he wasn't progressing.
And also, where does the team finish in the league? Because if we finish 4th, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, good point. He wasn't progressing at you, and it doesn't look like he's progressing at him, which is a bit.
No. And again, see that thing I was talking about with progression, Casas has just went up an R+1. So he's now joined the same rating as Nasser.
Yeah, but like everyone goes on about progression, is like you've got to be in the right environment. Like, is Nasser just one of them bottom few percent that isn't going to progress? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That it could be. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've got guys where I'm like, they're playing every game, they're in the right scenario, they're really young, and they're just not moving. And maybe even though they look good on paper and like they'd be class if they progress, they might just be one of that bottom percent that just don't progress. You might just be unlucky, and he's fallen into that bracket of he will progress no matter what you do.
Yeah,
which is
Also, a wee bit of a believer of like some of these things average out over the season, so you might just get a wee burst of it like over a 4-game stretch. So it's not going to be like every week they go, but he's had like nothing, you know. So it's a quandary I've got. And this wee guy, by the way, like not to make this just a bit, I'm just kind of filling the time, I suppose. And anything else you want to bring up, of course, feel free. But this wee guy who I packed, he has been fucking killing it. 10 games, 7 goals, 3 assists.
Wow.
From left wing, absolutely bagging it, and that's the same league that I play in, and this team's top of their league.
Wow. So why didn't you keep him?
So I don't have wingers. I had mids.
Yeah. Okay.
But I bought a right winger, but somebody else has got him under contract. He's top of the league.
Yeah.
Doing quite well. So it's kind of like I've got the problems to fix. Well, I've just need some more goals in my team. I've got like a full front three, like with the guy I've bought that I've never had yet, and then those two out.
Yeah, I was at the start of the season. I was of the mind of like I'm playing 4-3-3, and I packed it calm, and I was like, I don't want him. He doesn't fit us at all. And then I ended up just keeping him because I wasn't going to put him out on loan. And I've used him loads. I've used him in loads of cup games where I've just switched to a 4-3-3 attack. And like as much as people go, this is for my formation. It's actually really handy having someone that like of a different position that you can like change something to, or you will like for you will go to a winger formation to give your mids a rest. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know you're kind of planning on incorporating them somehow next season or something, but.
So I wee sticky wicket. Go try and see if I can get some contracts cancelled. I'm weighing it up. But I think the guys in the chat make a good point, and I do remind myself of that as well. That the 84 to 85 is a big push.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of those big ones for sure. It's not the same as like white to yellow and yellow to green and stuff like that. You know, so great point, Sam. And I want to say as well, by the way, thank you very much, Petrus Sorare, for becoming a member, picking up your season ticket. Make sure to join the Telegram group as well. There's a link to the Telegram group in the members tab of the channel. And we've got a Sorare card giveaway coming up, and we're about to form. So I was looking on the market earlier on, Charlie, right? Because when we do the Barcelona season ticket holder club, like I said before, we want this to be competitive. So I was doing a wee bit of window shopping, you know, like all kind of football kind of conglomerate clubs do. You know, they go around, they do a wee bit of school. Is there any cool wee clubs in any wee positions that would be good to pick up? So I was having a wee click around some of these divisions earlier and kind of gauging price on a few of them. And there's a few wee interesting spots. I've had a wee bit of fun with that today as well. And I'm in the mind as well, like, do we do it like kind of real football style where we like take over the club and just like do a slight rebrand on it and just go, oh no, we're going to keep the history of the club, guys. Don't worry. We're not going to change it. Renew your season tickets, buy the shirts. Don't worry about that. You know, we're just going to change a wee thing. Do we play that game and have a bit of fun with it, or do we do just the normal total, just take over and pretend the old stuff didn't happen? I was thinking about that as well.
It's difficult, isn't it?
Quite like the look of the Seattle one because I've got family in Seattle, and I thought that'd be quite fun.
Yeah, that's nice.
But yeah, $160. I'm like, it's ice.
I like the Gremlins one.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Magic Lorenzo City. That's not a bad one for sure. So number toppers. And then I was looking like, I think they're quite expensive, quite high up. I don't think they're as crazy as I maybe thought for one or two of them. That's the guy that's getting Nasser on loan. And his whole team is like,
familiar.
Yeah, so he's got like 80% of the club revved out.
Well, that would be one way to get Nasser back, wouldn't it?
Buy the club for 900 quid.
Yeah.
And you know as well, there's a guy in my league that's up for sale. And I thought, I wonder if I bought him, if he would be kicked out, this guy.
Do you remember Nip was on about how he got promoted?
I didn't totally follow the situation, but I heard him talk about it. Yeah,
because obviously there's only one like league in the top league sort of thing, so he would have had two clubs, so he wasn't allowed to go up. So I'm not sure how it works if you just bought it, whether it would get like kind of null and void sort of thing, or
he kicked out. Yeah, so I thought maybe that's an easy way of getting third.
Yeah,
250 is a wee bit above. Let's say
it's probably like if you're gonna buy a team, it's probably like one of the better times to do it, like a few weeks before the end of the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it would be good to have this up and running for the community one, certainly. And I've got another one I've already got in my inventory that I'm going to do for my own like first owner cards that I've got out on loan at the moment this season. I'll just kind of keep them together. So I've got a wee club pack to open here, so we'll save that for around then. But when pre-contracts are announced, I was thinking about maybe doing this stuff, like actually doing it and setting up for season 6.
Yeah,
that should be good fun. So I say I've started a wee bit of window shopping for it.
Yeah, like obviously this is my first season. What is the mid-season transfer window like? Do you see people like really improve?
Yeah, so like you can only do it for 3 players, obviously, and I don't know. Quite a lot of the time, I've always did business in it, like maybe players out and in. Everyone's up for doing business, like with players if they're available, if you know what I mean. So, that's something to be mindful of. You just need to double check contract statuses and stuff like that. But like if you're buying a guy permanently, but in terms of the market, there's definitely always there's always a pack drop as well that happens mid-season.
Yeah.
So there's always a wee raft of players that just come out of the packet that are looking for somewhere to go get a game.
Yeah.
So
did you say it was you only signed 3 players?
You're only allowed to register 3 new players into your squad.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
You can buy as many as you want, obviously, till you're blue in the face, but
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
So you can only add 3 into your squad.
Hmm.
I thought it was quite interesting how some of these are always listed and they're not even, they're still just the base card, you know.
Yeah.
Buenos Aires for 115. That's pretty tasty, by the way. Spark, though, that's a bit. Changes it a bit. Kind of wanted something around stone or iron, but that Geneva one I thought was alright, 145.
Mm.
Kind of wanted to be somewhere cool as well.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Would you be able to compete if you just bought that kind of club? You know what I mean? Would you have the players to fill it?
Yeah, to see why not. Go and get, I don't think it's hard, especially if it's a community effort and it's kind of like, a half decent guy that you're going to loan out anyway into it. Maybe play him up a level than what you'd have expected.
Yeah.
And we'll just tactics the tits out of it. The rest. So iron I think is probably quite sweet. Stone's probably where we'll end up, but I did have a wee gander a bit higher up just to be nosy and maybe just even do that similar kind of just try and get as high as you can. Was that Stone 105, but it's not a cool place.
You've seen the Inzaghi one go down?
I did. Let Cook. I've seen it before. Stone Piacenza. That's a good one, isn't it? Amsterdam 150. That's quite a cool location. Thought that was funny. Doha the Explorer.
That one's good. Yeah, the PSG.
Yeah.
The number 9 license is nice. If you go up a little bit.
Where was that?
On the right.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like
wow.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's quite cool if it is.
Yeah.
That is cool. Somebody asked me my opinion on those numbered club ones, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not about it." But that's quite cool. Like a single digit.
Be a top 10 owner.
Yeah. By the way, 119 stone. That's quite competitively priced. By the way, it's in Romania.
It's
just not cool. Sorry, Romanians out there, but it's not like it's just sorry. Say sorry. There's nothing else I can say.
Yeah.
Lots of places I think that about. Look at that badge. Someone's done that with paint, haven't they?
Yeah. That was the one thing I was worried about when I got my club. You don't want to, you don't want to have somewhere shit, do you? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to have somewhere cool you can kind of get behind it, you know.
Yeah.
There's been some of them I've seen in here. The price of them has been ridiculous. Like, and I think it's totally location. I seen a Miami one that was mad price. There's another one, but it's much more reasonable, I suppose. But still at 300, that's a bit mental. Sam D, what division? I say mainly stone or iron. That's what I think is a good place to go. Paying for ice only saves you 1 season. I'd like to try and save 2 seasons by buying a team. You know, make it worthwhile. So yeah, I'm kind of looking at stone and iron. And then in terms of percentage, like it's going to be all community driven, right? But I will. I'll probably have a guy or two to loan at it, and I'll just take 0 from it. So we'll try and be quite creative and quite dynamic with it. You know, if there's like a superstar player someone's thrown in, we maybe give them like 6 or 7 or whatever. And we'll try and just try and make it as optimal as possible so everyone gets a good rake out of it, just for the fun. The community aspect, you know, a team we can all kind of cheer for. I think the favourite one I've got now is the Geneva one in iron because it's 145. Geneva's kind of cool enough. I like split. I like the idea of Croatia, but it's just too expensive compared to like Geneva. I'm like, it's not twice as cool as Geneva. It's maybe like 10% cooler because it's Croatia and Croatia are better at football.
Mm-hmm.
The Daegu one I thought was quite cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I didn't realize the pack drop was Wednesday.
Wednesday, nice.
Yeah.
So It's always
Just looking
good
at the
checking the
calendar.
it's always good having this checked every couple of days. Not every day, because you just go mental, but like
This is the last. Well, we're done with double game days now, unless you go to the later rounds.
yeah,
It's interesting.
aye, double game days kind of fry my head a bit.
I'll be honest, I've quite liked them.
I enjoyed playing the games, but see, managing the players and the fitness and all that, it does my head in.
I've actually enjoyed managing them because I just kind of like I've had it a bit lucky. I'll be honest. I was the first double game day, the cup guy was shit, and then the second double game day, the guy in the league doesn't put a team out, so I had a perfect rotation, which was really nice. So I kind of got away with it, but obviously I've been lucky.
My cups are solid. It's been so tight. I need to win my last 2 games and get goal difference right on my side.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Mine's really tight. I think one guy's out of it, and then one guy like 2 points in front, and then I'm level with someone.
McBride sold his silver team for 350, and he has no rev share. So does that mean like is he kept it all for himself? That's the way I've imagined it. Ooh. This is just a wee game that was on from my agency. I just thought I'd slap on in the background. I'll have a wee double back and check around on the game week tab, because there was a wee bit of Friday night action going on and some players in the balance. Have you got anyone playing tonight?
Yeah, I had someone in the Hertha game who I captained. Would you like to guess who it was? I captained them in the limited arena. Did you guess who it was?
Hendricks.
Nope. Other end of the spectrum. Yeah. I've never played him. I got him as a reward months ago. Look at his like L5. I've never played him once. It's the first time I've ever played him. I thought I may as well just play him. It's been absolutely frying. First time I play him, he drops a 15.
Against Munster as well. I put Cuisance in a good team. I thought that was a good fixture for them.
Obviously not.
Fabian Rees, I've seen him in the headlines this week. I didn't even realise he had Diago Demi. And also this Mazza guy, he's linked to Leverkusen to replace Wirtz.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Or Stuttgart fancy him too, but probably be Leverkusen if they sell Wirtz, I would say.
Then I had a
Leverkusen move.
I had Oguzadin for Fenerbahce, who didn't start, but he came on and got a goal, which was nice.
Oh, decent.
So yeah, nothing dead yet.
No,
but the arena team.
Berardi. I see. Look at that Fenerbahce game. No clean sheet, but Livakovic, no Friday night curse for him.
Wow. But they did pretty shit, bar the defense, to be honest. Like you know what I mean? Just the defense. I know.
He's one of those Turkey moves that if you bought into that, you'll be rubbing your hands together, man. He's did great. Kostic, love a bit of that.
It seems to go one or two ways when they go to Turkey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're just like constant rotation, can't really get a game, or like they're just absolutely smashing.
I forgot about Talisca. He got early access cards there last week. Or maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, not that long ago. 60 quid. That's a bit much.
Yeah, isn't it?
He's just pure FIFA heritage, isn't
he? He's not been great if you look at his scores, really.
Nah, but he will be, but just loves it. He's like Ferry as well, which seems kind of mad.
Yeah, you'd think he's like late 30s, wouldn't you? Or mid at least, yeah.
Playing for Mourinho as well. Just feels like a pure Mourinho kind of guy, doesn't he?
Yeah. I feel like Mourinho might be off at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of chat of that, I think.
That'd be interesting. I'm not sure what happens, but
I wonder where he would go.
Yeah, because there was the Rangers talk, wasn't there? But I don't think that had
That's
any.
Not serious.
Yeah, that didn't. Yeah,
that's not serious. There's no way. Nah, not at all. I don't think I'll let the Rangers chat serious in general. Like I was listening to Dave King for Rangers. He's like on the board or whatever. He was on the radio this week, saying it's like 95% or 90% done. I beg your pardon. And I was thinking, he's not going to say it's 100% done because it's.
So what was 90% done?
The kind of partial takeover of the 49ers.
Oh, right, okay.
Of Rangers kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Who do they own again?
Leeds.
Leeds, yeah. Fully.
They bought Leeds over from the Radrazani guy.
Yeah.
Put them in touch with Red Bull.
I seen. I think there's a Leeds owner or something saying like they were going to be like the top 5 like clubs in world football. And it was in the like English league in like 5 years. Like fucking hell, come on.
Well, love the ambition. Nottingham Forest used to chat like that, didn't they?
I mean,
And
yeah,
Villa.
this is Leeds. Come on.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. When I grew up, Leeds were a team, man.
Yeah.
Leeds were a team when I grew up, you know.
But I can guarantee you that won't happen under Daniel Farker.
Yeah, Leeds were the first team that were like you had Abramovich with like Chelsea money, and you had Man United with Man United money, but Leeds were the first team that were like doing well off of Premier League money. Like just when all the Premier League millions came in, they just spent it on like wonder kids. Basically, they just went and got all the best young players in the league and just went, let's go for it. Got to the Champions League, did great. Obviously, sold everything for a buck of money. But yeah, it wasn't as if like they got mad rich for some reason. It was just the fact they were in the Premier League and they were kind of like still one of the top 5 around top 7 certainly, stature wise around that time, so they could attract good players. But yeah, so I don't mind the thought of Leeds like getting back up there and doing that well. Is that a personal thing between you and Leeds, or is that a Newcastle Leeds thing? Like where's that?
I'll be honest. I think everyone outside of Leeds doesn't like Leeds in England.
Okay, I'm with you. Yorkshire is quite an insular place, but isn't it? In my experience, it's been that way.
Yes, slightly. I think it's more Leeds, but yeah.
Like, not to say the R word, right? But see, being a Scottish person in England, right? The most uncomfortable I've always been is in Yorkshire.
Really?
In terms of like, not being welcome or being sticking in like a sore thumb. It's a weird. Doesn't really happen that often. It's always when you've got Scottish money, you get a wee bit of it. You know, you get a wee bit of like you're an inconvenience or some shit. You know, but in Yorkshire, just like people hear you talk and like it's weird. You can't even explain it.
To be fair, I've got like family that live in Leeds, and I've been in Leeds and York. To be fair, I've always found it quite nice, but just the club.
Unless you can get it on, Quinny. I'm not too sure what that means. Leeds have been linked to Longstaff and Beto. That's not top 5, yeah, right there.
Yeah, definitely not. No.
Sorry, say that again, Charlie. The comments got me there. Sorry.
I don't know what I said. What did I say?
I just said that. You said you had family down in Yorkshire, sorry, and then the
comments. I was basically saying I quite like Leeds and York and whatever, but it's just the club I don't like. Too. Just the club I don't like.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, no, I quite like the club, but I've been in around like I can't remember the places. It wasn't like the cities; it was like towns and stuff. And it was just I can't remember the name of them, but I was between Leeds and Manchester. It was around that kind of corridor, you know. But it was in Yorkshire. And it was weird. So anyway, that's nothing about nothing. But Talisca, I wish I had any reason to get a contender card because that would just be fun.
Challenger,
of course.
Yeah.
In my head, contender is challenger. It's in that. It's above the other. You know.
Yeah, you're the opposite of me. You're like champ and contender and don't touch Chal, whereas I'm champ and Chal but don't touch contender.
Aye, it's funny. Everyone's kind of gallery's kind of going that way, isn't it? Where everyone's got a champ strategy.
I feel
that was the way at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel everyone's got one of them that they don't touch. It feels like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody's got their limit. Everyone's got their line.
Yeah, I think everyone's likes to have a piece of the champion pie. I think you've kind of got to, don't you? Really?
Yeah, it's kind of champ's kind of like the new version of All Star Pro in that sense, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like everyone's like, it's like the sexy competition, isn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, I disagreed on your late captain switch. Ardo and Josko.
Josko's got the form, so I kind of gave him it on the build, but then it's like, it's Real Madrid at home. Real Madrid's
I don't think, to be fair, you captain any 4 outfielders, and you wouldn't really have.
It's a good team, isn't it? I'm hopeful for it. Big fingers crossed. I seen a funny highlight in the timeline after the deadline show, and it was like on this day or something. It was Man City beating Southampton, and the highlight they showed was like De Bruyne getting a pure spawny assist for Sterling, like just passing it 5 yards. If you know what I mean, I was like, oh, take that right now.
You know, I looked. I've got Gundo Classic, and I actually looked to see what his form was like last time they played. And you know, City only beat them 1-0, you know, this season at home. I did like I completely like wiped from my memory. I can't really see it only being 1-0 this time. I'll be honest, but
Well, I don't want to add any more jinx into my own situation here, right? But the first Man City game I ever went to was City at home to Southampton. Kyle Walker gets sent off. It was 0-0. So
well,
that doesn't surprise me. When
as
you say that, I just get flashbacks. I'm like, oh shit, maybe there's a thing with Southampton that it's just always a
yeah,
pure anticlimax.
I'd love them to drop points this weekend. To be honest, do us a massive favour. But
Oh, sure. You will beat Chelsea, but are you confident?
I am confident. I'll be honest. But yeah, I think if we don't win against Chelsea, it then puts pressure on the Arsenal game, which you kind of don't want.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm quietly confident, to be honest.
I hope it goes well for you. I've firmly backed my 2 Newcastle cards over my 1 Chelsea card. This game
Yeah,
week.
it feels like they've got a little bit of a spring in their step after Liverpool bent over for them last week, which is slightly annoying, but
That's the way it goes sometimes in the Premier League,
yeah.
doesn't it? It's just you can't bank on anyone doing anything for you.
Yeah.
Benfica Sporting will be good as well. What day is that? It's obviously not today, but
No idea. Yeah, there's not much on tonight, is there? There's normally like a good game, if you know what I mean. There's not like there is
I had a
games
few
on,
cards, but I thought there was more matches when we were
yeah.
chatting
So
earlier on the
yeah.
deadline show. But
There's
it's more
only the
cards.
playoff semi-final, and then Milan Bologna's. Yeah, it's a bit of nothing, isn't it?
It's kind of the only show in town now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be good crack. I think Celtic are early. Or no, maybe they're not actually. No, Celtic's at 3.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything early I'm interested in there. There's no early Prem game.
No, they've got shitloads of games on Sunday for some reason.
Cool.
Scheduling's horrendous from the Premier League. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. 3 o'clock Saturday. No earlies on Saturday. Interesting.
It seems as though they're trying to move to more games on a Sunday, which I don't really understand.
It's probably avoid that blackout rule.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, probably is that.
It's pure weird how stuff like that just works in this country, isn't it? It's just pure
it's mental.
land of the rules. Like, can he show fit about 3 o'clock on a Saturday because
nice to have the
50 years ago.
MLS game there. What was that? 7:45?
7:45.
Oh no, 7:30. Sorry, 7:30. MLS.
Chicago Fire, Atlanta.
Yeah. Did you see that Guzan stuff was fake news?
Oh, Harry kind of investigated it after the show actually,
yeah.
and yeah, that's what he said. He's like, by the way, I think that's a.
I'll tell you what, I would have been raging if someone put that in the chat 5 minutes. I've got a Guzan. If they put that in chat 5 minutes to 3 o'clock, I'd be raging.
Yeah. Someone's made a few quid on the goalkeepers, but I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
however, the Guzan will probably still score 0. I wouldn't be worried.
Yeah. It'd been nice for me, for like as an opposition manager, to just see a bunch of goalkeepers get wiped out. But
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
but you know, it's like one of those ones where also it's raging. Everyone's pure rage bait for other people that had them and everything. But it's one of those ones where it doesn't affect you as a Sorare player. You get to enjoy that a little bit. That's part of the game.
Yeah,
you know?
I'll be honest. I love it when a horrible little DNP comes and I'm not part of it. especially in like one of the league competitions like La Liga or Prem, because like it like directly like hampers you or hinders you or helps you or whatever. It's ideal.
Yeah, FA Cup final as well for the Prem game thing. Aye. That's where the Friday night curse kind of comes from originally, isn't it? It's people like seeing a Kimmich DNP for Bayern or something like that, or Safanov for Donnarumma. You know, there's normally a big stack. It's normally like French or German symphony playing on it, you know, or whatever. You know, tons of it. But yeah, we'll like a bit of that. Now we bit of banter.
How are you in MLS? Who have New York got this weekend?
I've got 2 Chicago players probably, and I've also got all those New York cards. But I'm not really too sure what the team will be for them for the most part. Like, I think a lot of it's nailed on, but I'm a bit gutted I've missed out on the Streak Masters, but I just know sod's law. It probably means I'll start doing the streaks now, and it'll be like missed out on.
Yeah, I got it last weekend, so I'm still fighting.
Nice.
Got my first one, so I'm still kicking. But I had like really good fixtures last week, and now everyone's away, so it's kind of like I need to get past this week, and then everyone's at home in the midweek to have like a chance, really. But yeah,
And then the midweek in quick succession. It's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
We're rolling locks as well. That'll be fun. You setting any alarms, do you think?
I think you've got it. I think it is annoying. Like you've almost got to stay up, don't you? Like if you're on for one of the streaks, you've got to, which isn't really ideal. Like people want this all weekend long, and like for anyone outside of America, they've got to stay up till 2:30 in the morning. It's not really ideal, I'll be honest. But
where do you think has the perfect time zone? You know, where like what would you need to wake up to? You need to wake up to Europe. So Europe
I don't think. Oh no, yeah, I was going to say I don't think America's far off, but I think their early kickoff, their 12:30, like 6. I think was a 5.
Yeah.
What's Australia like? I don't know.
I'm bad with time zones.
No,
I think Australia's like 7 or 8. Maybe even 11. Australia's also wildly the other side of the planet, so I think it's something crazy. In some parts of it, so it's also a huge continent of a place. But
to be fair, I don't think we've got it awfully. Like there's only normally one game that kicks off 3:30. So yeah, as long as you avoid that.
So I'm thinking, like, let's imagine most weekends, like the first good game is like an England 12:30 kickoff on a Saturday, and you've also got like decent. If you're going to go hardcore,
you want a minus like 3 hours from us, don't you?
GMT -3. Yeah, then tell me the time zone. No, it's not helping me out here. I need to do AI, but I've not got the right tab open for that.
I'm trying to find one.
Name the coolest place that is in time zone. Oh, it's gave me Reykjavik. I don't mean actually coolest. I mean nicest to live. Nova Scotia, Canada. Sounds cold as well. But Nova Scotia, there you go, Canada. Canadians are the best at Sorare, perhaps, maybe. Falkland Islands. Falkland Islands, but apparently still got like UK weather, although it's just off the coast of Argentina, which is just crazy to me.
Is it GMT +3? Or do you want -3? I don't know.
I went -4.
Oh, really? This is giving me...
Quite aggressive.
GMT. No, you want GMT minus. Yeah, this is giving us the wrong one.
Because then, like, the games that for us in 3 a.m., the American ones that are pure brutal at the end of the night, they would be brought to like midnight time, you know?
Yeah. -3. Here we'll go.
Well done, Mini-Me.
Argentina, Chile, French Guinea, Falkland Islands, Paraguay, Suriname, Uruguay, Greenland, Paraguay, I say that, Saint Pierre, Brasilia.
None of them are really grabbing. Oh, Brasilia could work. Yeah, Brazil
Amazon, summertime.
Oh.
Not sure I'd be desperate to move to any of them just for Sorare, but
that's maybe just for, the ultimate football junkie out there who just wants to wake up, turn the telly on and no move, you know.
Yeah.
As well, but yeah, some good suggestions there, some pretty decent ones. Sam D's asking, do you think Sorare will copy anything from MFL? What is it to copy? I was going to hesitate to ask that, but I'm kind of unsure. Like, what is
One
there
thing I would check out there is maybe the interactive calendar. To have something
Yeah,
like
that would be cool.
that you could like plan, like say they've got a, I don't know, something like that, where it tells you what's happening on certain days or something like that, or what competitions are open, or when Champions League's on, or you know what I mean.
Yeah, that would be good. And if you click on the day, you can see like all your cards that would be associated with that day.
Yeah, so you could plan like a month in ahead, and if it like the midweek says Champions League and Championship, then you know you don't, you know what I mean, you've got crossover or something like that. Or
Different refilters and stuff. And yeah,
yeah,
that's a good shout, Charlie. I like that.
I can't think of much else, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think one thing that MFL have done really well that's Sorare I think quite have hit is having that like club branding, whereas like it feels like we've kind of just got players, you know what I mean, but you don't see as much of like the club, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think they've tried that a little bit, haven't they? But I think it's like I didn't know how to find this page anymore. My
Yeah,
clubs,
I think they've done that, and it didn't, like this page didn't quite come off. I think with the badges and stuff and the stats.
I mean, it's cool, but who looks at it? You know.
Yeah, no one does that.
And the badge is still in these, like, template modes. Still. I guess the AI badges is probably the next thing to say, then, isn't it? Like you just upload your own image.
Yeah.
Same way you can do for your profile picture, but for your club. You'd see all sorts of crazy MFL level ones, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That'd be quite good for Sorare.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Just get a wee bit more personality into it. Look at this.
Yeah, I think it would be better to see rather than just like a name, because a lot of people have just got like their name sort of thing on them. So it'd be good to see like that badge, you know what I mean, on the podium or something like that.
Yeah.
It's about that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a quality place as well, by the way. Mercedes, Uruguay.
Wow, that's nice.
Doesn't that sound like a cool place?
Yeah, I feel like they should have had him in some sort of Mercedes reference in that logo or something like that.
Yeah. For sure. I wonder if he's from that place, why they've chosen him. I know Uruguay's a small country, but
yeah.
some of these logos would be good. Is that a donkey riding a horse? Fastest fingers on the internet, Graham. Sharpest commenter going in the live chat. On fire there, buddy. That's quite a cool badge in its own kind of way.
Yeah, it's like tilted back, isn't it? It's a bit weird.
I thought there'd have been a lot more. See, when I first kind of come on this game, I thought there'd have been a lot more of this kind of just abstract, over digital kind of vibe.
Yeah, but I think it looks better when it's like based on like a club or a city, or you know what I mean, rather than just some wacky AI looking futuristic badge.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Even that.
Yeah, I wanted a Charlotte license when I got mine. That's what I was hoping for, but yeah, it's quite. That one's quite cool.
Pretty punchy.
Yeah, I'm not big fan of that.
One thing I don't like the digital ones as well. By the way, just for the record, it's just I thought I thought that's what had been covered in that stuff, and it's been a bit more abstract overall as a game, but it's very much not. Well, that's quite over digital, isn't it? But it's still a badge.
Yeah.
Right, customization of the game's quality. There's that Gremlin one again. AC Dubai.
They're in my league.
Oh.
I think I'm playing them next, actually.
We shut them down?
Yeah, shut them down. Cancel the contracts.
Is that a good location, do you think, Dubai? Do you think you'd be happy with that?
Nah, I wouldn't be. I was hoping for like I'm not sure how to say this, but like to be honest, I kind of wanted like a European based one that wasn't in England unless it was Newcastle, and like I didn't really want a Middle Eastern one or a, you know what I mean, like that was like I kind of wanted like a European one.
Didn't want any Champ Asia.
Nah, that badge is shocking, by the way.
It's just a picture of a boat.
What's the name?
Atletico Navegantes de Almada.
That's horrendous.
Yeah, it's something else, man. There's quite a few New York clubs I've seen as well, by the way.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't really get it.
Jeddah's got Wonder Woman on the badge.
Wow.
I think it's Wonder Woman anyway. Don't know. I need UK or Irish license. Yeah, that's gonna be quite fun. And you get
See,
ones that are like.
I was hoping, like, I would have been annoyed if I got a UK one that wasn't Newcastle, personally.
Well, I get that.
Like, would you have like a Scotland one that wasn't, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Scotland, I really don't mind. I actually looked at that as well. I tried to look by location to see if that was like halfway interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at Scotland and I would take any one of them, to be honest with you. Dunfermline, Kirkcaldy, Glasgow. I can't believe Kirkcaldy's in it. Kirkcaldy's like...
I'm sure that Scrub guy's in my cup. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's doing shit. That's probably why he's really cheap.
Yeah, that's sparking ice. So I'm like, I'm not paying that for that. Feck off. We're just looking at irons and stuff that were about that price.
Yeah.
At least quite cool.
Yeah, I feel like it's difficult to buy one that's probably going to be a location you like, that's for a price you like, in a division you like. You know what I mean? That's
the trifecta.
Yeah.
Price, country, division.
Really difficult to get one. Because, like, you can't negotiate, can you? Which is also something that I think they really need to add. Because, like, say someone's got one up here, 140, yeah, he'd probably take 120, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But you can't do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you really need to find the right listing, don't you?
Yeah. Like, can you put, like, notifications and stuff on if, like, a Scottish ice club comes on the market for less than, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Guess you just need to kind of rampantly check, don't you?
Yeah.
When there's pack drops and stuff like that, just see if there's any come out.
Yeah.
So the iron ones were not max one, so let's do 180 then. I was trying to think, what would the cheap? Yeah, 145. Constantinople, Famalicão, and Poland. Yeah, I think Geneva's quite cool for that price at that level.
What division is that? Is that 4 from
it's
bottom?
Like I'm in, but it's maybe a bit
bottom?
much. Yeah, maybe Stone's the way to go.
Yeah, it's interesting to see there doesn't seem much in the bottom two, at least. There seems barely anything in the bottom two divisions, like level wise and ratings, like, because that many people have joined in the Spark.
There's just natural as well.
Mm-hmm. It'll be interesting to see if that sorts itself out, or whether MFL has another booming season and, like, they have, you know what I mean, and there's just it's really competitive again at Spark. It's like if I just got moved up a division, I don't think I'd be fighting relegation, you know what I mean? Which is kind of mental.
Yeah.
Like, it should be you go up a division in, like, you're kind of mid-table-ish, you know what I mean? Whereas it doesn't, like, from Spark up, it doesn't seem to be that way. Or it's going to be that way.
I kind of went like that a wee bit for me. Obviously, you do business in between every window and stuff like that to some extent, but I didn't want to have a lot of turnover, so I kind of did buy a wee bit ahead of my league to kind of have guys that, like, next season I only need 2 guys rather than 42 essentially, or whatever, you know. So yeah, I'm with you on that, but I think depends on how far you push that. It's maybe not that mad, because right down at the bottom, because the whole point, those Spark divisions where it give, like, the 60 guys utility, like the high 50s, mid-50s maybe, depends on where you're talking. And yeah, there's so many guys that are like 60, mid to high 60 that are knocking about that don't really need those 55 guys for that level.
I think it's difficult because, like you said, you don't want to be buying a new roster every time you go up, do you?
Yeah.
It's like it is probably going to be quite difficult to find that balance of going up and surviving rather than going up and having to buy a full new 15 of players.
You want to be able to have some guys. Like the progression should be that they can, you've got a guy in ice, he goes up 3 points, and then do you know what? Oh, you're in stone.
Yeah.
And do you know what? The guy that went up 3 points, he's good enough here. Don't need to worry about him. He's
the one
team.
thing I found, what I've kind of found is that it seems common players are like anyone below. What's the maximum common again? 54.
54. Yeah, I think it's 55.
Like anyone below 50 is like borderline useless, even at Spark, which I think is a bit of an issue. I'll be honest. I think Spark should have been like, I know like they can't, but like Spark kind of should have been like good level commons, and it's kind of not been that. I was wondering if like, will the division down be that, or will everyone if there was a division down, be buying limiteds again? You know what I mean? Like there kind of should be a place for your commons, and there's not. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're still a wee bit cut adrift, aren't they, to the lower end teams and the dev centers and stuff. Depending on what age they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say the progression thing, Coltrane. Like I put that Casas on screen earlier. I'll just kind of go backwards with that again, but he just went up +1 the other day, so he's now the same rating as Nasser, who never progressed one bit. So, and I know this we mentioned before, 84 to 85 is probably one of the biggest ones to break through. But like where this whole time, like if he's good enough to have that potential, you'd think it shouldn't be so much by contrast just on the conditions that they're in for how their rating is versus the average in the squad and all that stuff that we speak about. So yeah, there's no, you won't know till they retire. Those stats are revealed.
Does that actually happen? Like when they retire, do you have like a
that's what somebody said?
Could have been that, and you didn't train them well enough, sort of thing.
Yeah, the question marks will reveal themselves. So longevity should turn into the retirement age, and the potential one or whatever should say like their max rating.
Yeah, that's interesting, that, isn't it? I guess you'll find out whether you've been mistreating Nasser or he's just forever going to be an 84.
Which isn't bad.
Or 64. What was it? 84, 64?
84.
Yeah.
Aye. I'm looking forward to this game. I hope I batter this guy.
When is it?
He was projected quite high, but he's actually kind of mid-low, but the league's so tight, I can't think too much about that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's played the same formation in every game.
Wow. I was going to say, that seems a bit silly, do you not think?
So I looked at his last 6 anyway, but it was like every game, it was just the exact same shape and just rotating guys in and out for one another, like just like for like.
Interesting, yeah.
So yeah, maybe that's not helped him. I found that when I was a bit predictable, I didn't do as well. You need a wee bit of unpredictability, I think, just to keep your...
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
Because if there is an obvious cheat code formation versus yours and they know you're going to play it,
you
might be screwed if they're versatile.
Well, I think like people practice against... Like if you know this guy's going to play a 4-2-2, you're just going to put your wingers on. You know what I mean? You're going to put your wingers on, like, well, get forward or like, you know what I mean? If he comes with a different formation, that could completely kill your game plan. Obviously, you've not got subs or anything, so.
Sam D, I think you're right there, mate. There's not going to be a rhyme or reason because every player is such its own. Like he was born at 22, he was born at 26, he was born at 18. Like what is their actual potential? Where's their peak age? Are they playing shit right now? That holds them back.
Yeah.
That's going to drive everyone mad for a while yet. It feels like teams are in. Same team, same shape, 4-3-3. Wingers and a CDM.
Yeah, that's the formation I play.
Oh, nice. Yeah. What do you like about it?
Without going in massively into my tactics,
sure.
Just focus the wingers, and then I have one of my centre mids being like the Maverick sort of thing. Like I like it. It's not like relying heavily on my striker, so it's like the goals chip in from everywhere, which is nice. But
yeah, wow! Look at his forward line that he's picked for tonight. 72 shooting's the highest. 70 shooting in CM. 72 shooting in CM, so his mids can.
Yeah, I've got a similar thing where I've got all my centre mids, even my DM. They're all really well rounded. So like my DM wouldn't look out of place playing centre mid, being the attacker. So I've got it like that.
My first CDM is a guy called Will, and he still has better shooting than defending. It's just if you're weird, like the rest of his stats are kind of fine, but he's got 71 shooting. He's like 68. And his defense is 68. It's just funny. He scored some rippers. I'm playing some guys on a wee bit lower fitness tonight. Van Den Casas are on the 88 mark. 89.
Wow, that's I've never won that low, to be honest.
Very important 3 points. Not messing about. I've not been too happy with some of my backups. I think I'm too high a level for some of the guys I brought in as like rotation pieces. Yeah, like that Grachowski and Massa. Love their stats and everything about them, but they just don't play well for me. I think I'm just too high for them.
I've been quite the opposite. I've actually been pleasantly surprised about the guys I've been rotating in. Like I've got the Cam I was talking about earlier. He's been really well when he's played, and I've got a centre mid who like tier broke even when he wasn't playing. So I've been like putting him in. He's been doing well, so it's pretty good. I'm a bit light in defense on rotations. Like they're all like commons and they're a bit shit, which is a bit an issue. But
yeah, you make some tough choices when it's shit back up.
Yeah, so like your right back, he plays every game, and like he only comes out when he has to come out because of fitness.
91 physical he's up to now.
Wow.
An absolute monster of a kid, man.
I was on about the guy who loaned us.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
So,
that kind of jumped around there for a second in my head. Just try to keep up my comments at the same time. But yeah. Also, you play him every game except for when he needs to rotate.
Yeah,
nice.
Basically. Yeah.
Oh, that's class. I'm the same with my right back. So that's kind of where I got my wires crossed. Apologies there.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, a lot of good chat coming in as well from what you guys are up to. Don't think I've seen anything that low. Yeah, 88 is still fine. It's still that same kind of green as 91. So it's not really that different. It's like 91, 92, whenever it changes colour down there.
You look relatively even on paper here, would you say?
Yeah, on overalls for sure. But it's looking at his front line having an average in finishing of like 70.
Yeah.
I'm like, bring it on, man. Let's go. His defence as well. I wonder if we can see anything interesting there. Pace is good. Defence is good. Physical. Pace is mince. Good defense and physical. Yeah, these are all okay guys. Yeah, he's a whip. The defense is all okay. CDM, not fast. That's good. It's my attacking mid. He's at 94 pace. So I'm going to get away from him. We're going to get away from him. Come on, Zatko. He's a show. So that game I watched of yours earlier, was that your last game of the day?
Yeah. I play my cup game's 4 o'clock and then my league game's 7:10.
It's a shame you can't finish. Here we go.
It's nice being at 7, to be honest. I wouldn't want it to be 9 o'clock like yours is.
Yeah, it's like
it's just a bit
I think last season it was like 10-9, and this season or was it no? Last season it was 9:05, and now it's 11 minutes past 9. Such a weird change. Oh, get to fuck. The guy with 72 finishing.
Am I right in thinking it gets later as it goes at the divisions?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't get promoted last year, so it's just a minor change on that front. But yeah, I think it was slightly earlier when I was like ice and stuff as well in general.
Yeah, it's good how they actually separate them out so you can like kind of watch other people, isn't it? Rather than just having every game at the same time. I like that.
Yeah, it's good fun. So see, I sat down at my desk to get ready for stuff, and I seen your game was on. I was like, oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Because of that right back you've got on loan from me.
Yeah.
And I'm just tuning into it for the fun. Quick response, lads. Come on. Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, Lecoq scoring this.
Oh.
What did I tell you, by the way? What did I tell you? Let's watch that again. Shoot on sight. Big man does it. The Lecoq show, ladies and gentlemen. Knew he was scoring it. Declan Rice, eat your heart out, I hear someone say. Everyone's flown in on their helicopters and their magic carpets and everything else. Yeah, that's interesting, Sam. That's actually contrary to what a lot of people have said around captains.
I've not had that.
I'm jury's out on captain in so many ways in terms of the nuances around it.
feel
I've
like
not picked anything up yet.
That's like really unclarified, and it shouldn't be something that is unclarified. You know what I mean? Like I get like progressions completely behind closed doors, but like I don't see the reason for captain to be so hush hush. You know what I mean? It's quite.
Yeah,
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
probably some. Yeah, it's probably some oversight. Maybe like it's just not a detail anyone's ever really brought up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, or maybe it has been kept hush hush. What do I know? But you'd hope they'd come on, Vandy penalty. Come on, ref. Pass back something. I'm so glad to be equalised quickly there.
But it just seems everyone's like talking about captains the past like week or two, doesn't it?
It's
like
been a fun chat.
If they just said right, captain Nikipa actually does this, then it wouldn't. You know what I mean? It solve issues, wouldn't it?
The channel team to have 3 Lecoqs in it. I'm up for it. I don't know if I can spare my own Lecoq, but I'm definitely up for prioritising Lecoq applications. A wee bit of affirmative action, a wee bit of positive discrimination. I'm all about that. Oh, good. Get them booked, ref. Get them booked. They've been at it all day. Cross to nobody. Come on, Collar. Jerry Herbst getting fouled.
He had any
there.
suspensions yet?
Yeah, somebody gets sent off. Collar, the right winger, gets sent off quite early on. I didn't mind it, just forced him to rest.
I got 5 yellows like 2 days ago.
Oh, really? Sneaky when they catch you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I better win this game, by the way. Away from home should be good if I can. Come on, man. Does the height of the Lecoq matter? Do you know that's a question as old as time? I think, doesn't it? Is it about how strong the Lecoq is, or how tall they are? Is that about pace? Is that about finishing? Really so good to see you. Right, come on, boys. Let's see a wee bit of salsa, a wee bit of samba. That's it, Zacko. Show us something. Finish that, wee man. Oh, poor. That Vandy's went up a full +1 as well now.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Love a wee bit of late blooming.
Yeah.
And you get a straight red. And yellow finishing is never good. I'm with you there, mate.
Can't confirm.
Well, for sure. Approaching half time.
Are you expecting to win this?
Yeah, I'm right up for winning this tonight. Trying to make it happen.
Even the stats look pretty even, to be honest, don't they?
XG in his favour.
Not much in it in XG, really. And possession 50-50.
Vandy's not doing too well there at left mid. More of a centre mid. Gets a -1 for playing there, but still good. But maybe not. Yeah, he's losing the ball quite a lot. I think that right back's his best player, but he's like 83. Wow. Yeah. So I need to watch out for that. The Lecoq chat's on fire. I'm not putting it all on the screen. Check the live chat. If you're watching this after we've been live, and obviously if you're here now, keep it going. Go on, Faustino, winning that ball. High pace, high defence, loving that. just feel it coming. Zacko, wee man. Doesn't he keep his eyes open for nobody? Deal with it. Let's see a wee replay of that. Because like we Faustino, big guy, wee guy with the quick pace, wee Brazilian hard nut, getting in there, you know. And then wee Zacko, he just peels away from the man. Love a bit of that. Come on, boys, we're doing it. Oh, buzzing. Feels so much better. I'm leading now. Seeing he scored the first goal, I was like, oh, no, man. Come on. I need a good result.
It's awful when you can see his face, isn't it? It's like, oh, fuck's sake.
I think I can see this first in every game, by the way.
Really?
Or not, maybe not every game, but fucking a majority, it feels like. Yeah, maybe every game. Every game recently, for sure. Uh-oh, get him. Yes. Come on, boys. The away support in the corner is going fucking nuts right now, guys. The live chat is all going nuts for Lecoq. You get a wee bit of banter for Zatko as well. Oh, BCM, man.
Big time on it.
Oh, no. Could have just gave us a wee bit of a cushion there. Oh. It's a good thing this stream's never monetized. There we go. Finishes his dinner. The Lecoq show lives. Can we get a wee hat trick? Oh, I'm buzzing now. I'm buzzing. Collar, is that 2 assists? Just the one. I'll score. Of course, the other one was a free kick. And Zacko must have 1 possession back. No assist on his goal. That's interesting. Oh, I'm buzzing now, guys. Well happy. Are we going for it? Oh, man. Dead. Bring it down, Vandy. Guys, have you been playing games tonight as well? Let me know who they got on. Surprises, going for you or against you. Some of you guys have been telling us already, been projected really low, going really high. I've lost those comments, but if you want to give me them back, I'll put them on screen again. I think I've done it earlier as well, but yeah, let me know how tonight went for you. How tight is your league as well? Charlie's is the tightest league I've seen. I think mine's was really tight on projections, but looking at the points in that league, man, anyone could win that still. Let me know how it's going for you guys back there. Ooh.
So what time is your cup game?
5:30.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yes, that's quite a bit later as well, isn't it? Than mine.
Yeah. When was your cup game?
Mine's 4.
Yeah. So I finished my cup game and then I was still knocking around and your league game was on.
Yeah.
So that's probably a wee crossover time there. Oh.
Corner.
Casas, I don't think he scored a league goal. I think all those goals he's scored in his career has been in the cup. Rico Man lost 6-0. That's a nightmare.
Oh dear.
Energy levels as well, you're right. Sam, it's all about a good squad. For sure. Yeah, Coltrane, I think you were the one that was projected low and it's killing it. 41 goal difference. Wow. Not changed the formation either the whole time. Love that.
So will you be rotating next game?
A little bit. I kind of need to keep on my toes. I've not got mad depth. I need to keep moving somebody around, essentially.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? Because like, without it's like unless you've got one of the like complete shitters in the league coming up, like you kind of just got to go for it.
Yeah, and that kind of angle on it as well, of course. I'll check the report out later. I won't bore you guys with checking that out just now. The rest of the league is No, it looks like it has. We're on 9 games now.
Says you've lost the latest game.
No, do you think so? Okay. I think the table's updated.
Oh, fair enough.
Taipan 3-1, 9 games.
Yeah, you're in the mix for playoffs, aren't you?
Yeah, we're keeping in there.
You think automatic's out of reach now?
I don't know. I think the Marvelous City guy is catchable. So by default, I've got to think that's not wild, but I kind of need Nasser back to dream that big, I think. So it's just about keeping up there.
Who have you got coming up? Is that Algiers?
Yeah, Algiers. I've got bottom of the league next.
Oh, that's nice. So yeah, you had a few players on energy, so that's should be nice, shouldn't it?
And then Cup against this team looks like they're throwing the towel in the Cup. I'm hoping.
Oh, I wish I had one of them.
I'm hoping I get 3 points out of that. I'll then play that Nexus guy who's in third. So that's a wee bit of a 6-pointer, or a big time 6-pointer. And then before the break, I'll play my last cup game. And they're the team I need to turn over on goal difference. So it depends on how match day 5 goes. Maybe there's a wee bit of work done there for me. But then it's straight in against them. So that could be a bit of a shootout match right before the break. So I kind of want to go for that. I kind of want to, So I will rotate a little bit, but it's not going to be mad. Just going to look at my fitness now quickly. Maybe a wee bit of progression check as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's mad low? Vandy, he needs to sit out. He's at 87
I
now.
normally sort it by energy at the top. You just toggle it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Casas, Vandy. Wagner could do a wee break. Zatko. Yeah, these guys will be on the block soon. So Algiers, I'm not going to show my tactics here, but I could probably swap maybe 3 guys. But I don't want to swap. I still need to beat them. And I'm pretty sure these low teams before have drawn with me, and I've been raging that I've rotated a bit much, So
yeah, but they've lost every game in the last few games.
Mate, I know, but they've drawn 2. They'll get a third draw out of me if I don't watch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but they've only scored 8.
These wee teams. No, fair enough. Yeah, I suppose. Am I at home? Yeah, I'm at home. Actually, you're right. It should be a boss.
You'd think.
Yeah. Coltrane's playing the same formation that I just had on, the one that I call the Iron Jose, because I'm in iron and it's the Jose Mourinho formation in my eyes. So I call it the Iron Jose. And I wonder if we get any progression today out of matches and stuff. Have a wee peek and a wee check. Nah, don't think so. No main overalls anyway. Any individual stats? Quintana for Toby. That's
I think
cool.
Ball went up today. You're right back. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that earlier. Yeah, did they got +1? No, it must have been at training this morning.
No, he's not on a +1 yet.
I'm sure I seen him as a +1.
I don't think so. Was it?
Yeah, or maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn I seen him as like an overall plus, but maybe not. Maybe it was just this.
No. Yeah, it was just the passing. Yeah. I think he's +1 passing, +1 physical this season. Is he?
And shooting.
Shooting. Fair enough. I've not played him at centre back yet.
I was looking at stats for that. I think there was something that put me off it. So I was when I seen you, he was playing for you again. I thought, let's have a wee look at this guy, because I put him in. Actually, look at this, Charlie. Here's one I did earlier. I put him into this, thinking, thinking like, I wonder if he's got a boost at centre back, but it's his physical. I think that kills him.
Yeah, I feel like his dribbling probably be a bit waste at centre back as well, wouldn't it?
I think dribbling and physical are kind of good stats to have in tandem.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a defender, like dribbling's quite a hard stat to get, but I think it's like guys that are good at duels and being on the ball and stuff, I think it'd help him. This guy Faustino gets a +1 at defense, and I think that's just because his defense stat is just mega. But dribbling's one of his better stats. Yeah, I think it's weird. Wonder what his actual rating for it is, what the minus is, but I don't think it's anywhere near usable. Another wee backup right back I've got no bad, but I quite like him. He's one of my successful backups I got this year. -5. It's not egregious, but it's a bit much, isn't it, from right wing back? You think that should be a -1.
Yeah, I've got a winger like that can play left wing, right wing, left mid, but can't play right. Like he's like a -7 right mid. So just makes no sense.
But again, I guess it gives other players utility, and you then need to get a guy that does these things sometimes. But that Casas can play right back, gets -1 at left back, cannot play right mid, but can play left mid.
Yeah, it just makes no sense, doesn't it? Sometimes I feel like if they have the stats, it shouldn't be an issue.
Although he's powered up quite a lot. I don't really check him out on this website. Let's see if we get a wee surprise. He gets +10 at left mid or something now. -11. But that's a secondary position. That's mad.
Yeah,
right mid 66. So you kind of expect, that's not bad. Only -5 for the wing back part. Wonder what holds him back for that, maybe dribbling. Get his stats pinks now.
Yeah, that's unreal, isn't it?
He's a fucking killer.
I feel like he should be higher rated, doesn't it? If you look at his stats.
Yeah,
like what's he really missing out on?
Maybe the dribbling, shooting.
Yeah, but
39.
like it's how like just looking at them stats, you would put him on like an 86 maybe.
Yeah. 3 out of 6 are 80
Yeah.
high 80s, so you think he'd be certainly there. 3731 says Coltrane. Let's have a peek at this guy.
That's his club. That's his club, I think.
Oh, sorry. Imagine we just came across a mad gem by accident. But nice, that's been fun. Nasser, he'll have a nighttime game. Oh, it might. Oh, will we watch Nasser? Don't know if he'll be playing. But let's go and see.
Graham said 1-1 in the playoff semi-final.
That's good for you. You don't want to.
I think we've both just scored within a minute of each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Taking on Paris. That's another kind of tougher team. I mean, let's see. Progression. 4 hours. Nasser, nothing. Alright, so I'll maybe check this wee game out. This kicks off in 7 minutes. If Nasser's in the team, we'll watch it. If he's not, obviously, who cares? That could be fun. And then I'm going to get my dinner sorted and whatnot. And I've got an empty channel. The kids and the missus are away, so I've got the house to myself. I'm going to get a takeaway and watch some Star Wars.
Oh, nice. That's a great Friday night.
In the living room. In the living room.
Wow.
TV to myself.
That's unreal. Yeah.
I sat here with a cider. It was kind of going to my head when I started the show, and I've not drank it the whole way through, so I've kind of leveled out a bit. So maybe need to finish that while I wait for my takeaway. I've not ordered yet, but yeah, I don't think there's any more Friday night curse going around, is there? Well, I wonder whose groups K was doing.
They're winning.
They're winning. Yeehaw. Yeah. Bologna love a Friday, by the way.
You're on the right game week, you're on the wrong day.
I'm a fucking idiot, man. Yeah. Here we go.
They do, don't
they?
It's 1-1.
Nice. Oh, boo.
They do like a Friday, don't they? There's certain teams I've got it with some that just like always play on a Friday.
Bologna love it. Come on, Berardi. Squeak a wee decisive in there before you're losing 1-0, mate. Come on.
Rayo winning 1-0. They're putting up some big scores in defence.
Pushing for Europe. Oh, is the defence ripping? Let's have a peek at that.
Yeah. I didn't play Lejeune, a good team in Ireland.
Nice. Ratiu, right mid.
He's a he's a defender, isn't he?
A wee bit of the Getafe's there. You know he goes backs and defends, you know?
Yeah. Are they in the mix for Europe or not?
Rayo, yeah. Right tight, by the way.
Yeah.
Probably puts him in the driver. Oh, psychologically, puts him in the driver's seat ahead of tomorrow, certainly.
Yeah.
Rayo now up to 7th.
It's crazy that the teams are with there, because if you look at Rayo's team, like, let's be honest, it's fucking shit. Like, it's really shit. Like, they've got the best players. Issy Payazon, and he's like not great, is he?
He's not even played that much this year, as you think, for the situation. Look at that. 4 points ahead of Sociedad.
I was literally about to say, look at fucking Sociedad. Fucking useless, aren't they? Honestly.
Biggest letdown in the world, aren't they, man?
They're shocking, honestly.
We need them to not finish in Europe so that guy gets bagged, don't we?
He's gone.
Oh, thank fuck. When did that happen? No.
How many few? You see who they're getting?
No, who?
The academy manager.
Is that good?
Probably not, no.
The last academy manager was Xabi Alonso, so I was hoping you were going to tell me it was somebody cool.
No, dude, it doesn't sound massively promising, does it? Yeah, they confirmed it a few weeks ago saying he's not going to carry on and they're going to go with an academy manager.
I'm just going to Twitter it up. Sorry, I dropped a screenshot by mistake there.
It's not really great, is it? It doesn't fill you with confidence, does it, really?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's just he's a mad club legend.
No, that's a while ago, that.
Xabi Alonso.
I don't know why you'll find it. I'll try and have a look.
Maybe putting Real in will help. Sergio Francisco?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know what his name is.
Ten Hag to Leverkusen. That might work out, but that gives me pure Peter Boss vibes. If any of you remember Peter Voss at Leverkusen, it started off like amazing, like just as good as Xabi Alonso was, and it was like, wow, Leverkusen might do something amazing, and then it was just Peter Boss. It was just a car crash, man, for like ages. Ten Hag gives me those vibes. He'll get a good 6 months in Germany, and then it'll just be pish.
Yeah. Saying that, I mean, I've slagged him for years, Ten Hag, but like, you look at what thing he came in and done, and like, Jesus Christ, it's like every Man United manager, they sacked them, and you go, well, it can't get any worse, can it? It like, gets way worse.
It can. Yeah, this place is normally good for news, but
they confirmed it on the 24th of April. So what's that, like 2 weeks ago?
there we go. It's here, but it won't let me click.
Oh.
There we go, got it. So sad, I've reached an agreement.
I thought you knew he would have been gone.
To take charge of this team starting next year.
It just doesn't fill you with confidence, does it? Without calls next season. It's like,
fucking hell, man.
I don't know.
What are they doing?
You'd think all their players have got to leave. Like,
aye, you would, wouldn't you?
Well, the Zubimeny's probably gone anyway. You'd think Kubo finally fucks off.
Yep.
And then did it get signed or was it get on loan?
Agaird's bought. But again, if you take Kubo and Zubimendi out of it, the rest of them are just they're just La Liga guys, aren't they? For the most part, you know.
Yeah, that Sergio Gomez has just been horrendous.
Just pure meh.
Yeah. He was shit hot at the start of the season. He was unreal.
I blame the manager. Hopefully, our new manager gets a good tune out of, because this is a good team, man. But it's not like Kubo and like superstar level guys.
Yeah.
But that's a worrying development for next year. I'm definitely not high on that. No. Nasser's not starting for Cincinnati. It's just our guy, Ortolando, who's also got 91 shooting.
That's interesting that he brought in two guys who are seemingly the same. You know what I mean?
Very similar stats, by the way.
Literally like same rating, same shooting. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Both about the same pace and dribbling and stuff. Like they're very, very similar. Nasser's 84, he's 83, but he's got better form than Nasser. Would you believe?
Like, if I was managing that club, why would you shell out a big rev share on someone who is going to literally like not be a starting guy? Is he got a lot of rev share out? It looks like
95%.
Wow.
It's just to try and sell the club for cash. He's trying to do, I think.
Jesus.
Just get the club to as high as a division as possible and just have it like listed at all times.
Yeah, but no, if I wouldn't want to buy that because you might go down and you're getting no MFL.
Yeah.
So it's not really an ideal club to buy, is it?
Well, the other guy's only played 4 matches, but I think he's scored in like every game, and Nasser's scoring now well, but he didn't score.
You got 1 of 5. You'd think he pays that, wouldn't you?
Hmm.
Do you think I think you'd think he plays the 15, wouldn't you?
Aye. Yeah.
You'd hope he doesn't, but
well, yeah, I'm still weighing that up. Like, I thought he might get dropped because he was doing crap, and I thought, well, the guy might accept that.
Has he got the other guy on a play?
Same kind of deal, yeah. Wow. He's not only played 4. So I think he's going to get Nasser finished and then just switch.
Yeah, you
look at the contracts again.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's annoying that you've. Yeah, look, obviously, like you wouldn't have known that loading them up. You know what I mean? It's annoying. Like that's why a lot of people like build like kind of relationships with people they know is gonna like give them the good game time, and rather than just have them as like pieces. You know what I mean? That they chuck in and out, whatever.
So there's 4 games now between now and the break. He's not going to play tonight, obviously. Wonder how many more of them will play. If he gets still at 12, that's good enough for experience, you think. If I did cancel and bring him back, you know. It's a good enough test to see, come on, man, he played 12 games.
Yeah.
Didn't get a point on anything. It's not even the +1 part of 84 to 85, but it's like, when will he's actually quite fast. compared to the other
Have
guy.
you had progression from him before, like +1s anywhere?
His
What have you
defenses
had?
went +2 his whole
Since
life.
you've had him?
Yeah,
That's mental.
yeah, defense. So
That is
maybe it's
mental.
just a
Wow.
maybe it's just a non-mover. You
Yeah,
know,
it could be. Yeah.
I'm still buzzing that I won that game. Shane was taking me on earlier on. Cheeky boy, maybe was that when we were on stream with the backup boys?
I've not played a friendly since the league started, to be honest.
I get people challenging me still maybe once a day, like the odd person.
Do you play friendlies like now or not?
No,
No, I don't.
I do change my shape butt to stuff I'm interested in because I know people will challenge me.
Yeah.
You do that in games that matter. This Massa guy, see every game I've played that's like a real game, he has been so shit.
Really.
Aye. 87 pace, 81 shooting. And honestly, you think, Steve, when we looked at that guy's stats I just played, you think he was one of them? Like 69 shooting or something, and he's terrible.
Yeah.
Again, maybe it's just too high a level.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, is it just too much of a step up? Because he looks like
This guy as well.
really good.
This guy's quality. Good pace, good dribbling. Shooting's acceptable for a left mid at 71. 82 passing. Always shit.
Yeah.
But this guy's interesting because he's 73. He's also a 73 at striker.
Oh wow.
But his
That's
shooting's
weird.
only 71. So he's like a good dribbling and passing striker, which could work, you know, in the
Yeah. It's weird how we can play left back when his defense is awful.
yeah. I wonder what it's not good, by the way, his left back rating, but let's just
I don't get how they work out some of the positions sometimes.
I think it's just random, isn't it? On the birth of the card kind of thing. And then we've got to find out here. I don't think his left back is good. Yeah, minus 18.
Wow.
For the secondary position. But striker and left mid are the same, which is interesting. And yeah, I like him. I think he's a good guy, but just I say maybe I'm just too high up. So I'm going to get to the mid-season. I'm going to sell some of those guys. I'm going to sell those two, Massa and Grochowski. I'm going to work out the last time I get to play them.
Sell or loan?
Sell.
So
I'm going to work out when's the last time I need them for rotation because I only have Lecoq up front, so I will need to play Massa.
Yeah.
At some point. So I play him against Algiers and then give Lecoq 4 games on the bounce. There's no recovery between the break, and then I've got a big game after the break. So
check that Algiers results. How like are they getting beat like 6 in every game? Are they like really shit? Or do you have to like? Yeah,
drew the top of the league 2-2. That's what I mean, mate. See these teams like write them off at your peril. The engine will get you. The engine will get you if you fuck about with them. This guy does only have like 18 players or something, so maybe he said, right, this is the time to do it. Didn't do anything like terrible. I don't think that's the strongest team by any stretch. They got a man sent off as well.
Wow. When was
Still
that?
had time. 78th. Not too late.
He matched him in formation there. I don't know if that's something to.
Does these get centre mids and left mids?
Oh, right. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, you're right. But yeah, good shout on checking that. But I say that happened to me last year where I played bottom of the team table and they got crazy draws against me or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm dropping points here. Even before I kind of ruined it myself with rotation plans and whatever.
But
so
the annoying thing
is weary of that.
You've got to rotate at some point, don't you? Which is the annoying thing. So you've kind of got to, you've almost got to do it against the worst teams, if you know what I mean. Unless you just sack off against first.
So we'll have a wee look, right? This is provisionally what I had lined up for this game, the Mora. Change the right back, swap a defender, change the shape to bring in different midfielders. We're at home, aren't we? Yeah. The Triple H midfield that I tried out in pre-season and had ticking over lovely before I bought Vandy, because I need to drop Vandy for this one. We'll get that playing in this one. Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. And I thought, yeah, just play Lecoq and just make sure we fucking score and beat them. Don't mess about, because bottom of the league, you can't drop points against them because it's so easily done. And look at him now. That's him at 86 and at yellow.
Yeah, he's got a rest, hasn't he?
Yeah, so it's just that's the closest I've taken him there. Vandy could maybe just about go, but 87, but we'll rest him. And yeah,
But are you not getting to the point with someone like
Wagner, I'm going to rotate for Ivanov. There we go. Boom.
Is it Zatko, sorry, where like you're going to have to rotate him after this game?
Yeah. So after this game, I'll rotate him when I'm playing the cup.
Oh, the cup, fair enough. Yeah.
I'll just change the shape again. And as you can see, most of these guys are fine. And the other guys that are tired will now be fine again.
Yeah.
So he'll kind of be the only one I'm carrying
mm-hmm.
for one rotation. So
yeah,
I think I'm just about managing it okay.
Yeah.
Trejo 93 can probably play on, or maybe I do Trejo as well actually. So that's quite a rotated defense. I don't know if that's risky, but that's what I'm probably going to start with. Strong midfield, strong attack.
I think I rotated my full defense. I'm sure I got a clean sheet. I couldn't believe it.
Oh wow!
Got who I did it against.
So let's look at the squad again. Yeah, you shouldn't be scoring goals against me with this defense, with this forward line. Let's see their stats, and yeah, keep the chat coming in, guys. Chat's been flying away. Playing Lecoq 4 on the bounce could be challenging. Lecoq ramming 4 teams. Love that. Love the chat. Attributes. His best finishers are 2 of his strikers, and it's 74, 73. Yeah, I don't. Best defenders are rated 72. Quickest guys in the team are left back and left mid. Wee bit of pace in some other areas. Physical, yeah, nobody that great, but still nobody terrible. Yeah, it should be fine.
I'm unsure what to do in my league now because after the first 5 games, I almost sacked off the league, and I was going to go full on in the cup. And then I've shit the bed in the cup, and now I'm doing really well in the league, so I might just sack off the cup.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
you've definitely got an either or situation there.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
I would say on my experience from last year, stick to your original plan. Like whatever got you here, just keep doing what you did there. Don't try and I tried to really read the room last time, and it maybe backfired a bit.
I'm not like doing an A side and like a B, like an A team and a B team. It's more like I've got like a group of like 4 midfielders I just like rotate between without any real like decrease in rating. So I'm kind of just doing that in the midfield, and then I'm just once one of the attackers needs to come out, I take them out for a game. But yeah, I don't know. I'm in. I'd say the business end, but obviously we're nowhere near the end of the season. But I've got like a run of 4 games where it's like I've got top of the league or like second in the league sandwiched in between the 2 cup games. That the 2 cup games I'd say I need 4 points out of them, and they're the better 2 teams in the cup. So I'm tempted to sack it off. Not like completely like throw it, but
sure. Yeah. Rotate it.
Yeah.
I did that last year. There's no harm in it. You feel better. It's painful to watch that team lamb to the slaughter, you know, because you've just sacked it. It's a painful watch. You're like, oh, maybe I could have played one better guy.
Yeah,
you know, like
maybe
did a bit better.
But yeah.
But then when you get the next game and you spank it because your guys are all on 99s again, that's worth it.
Skorupski 3 conceded.
Yeah, I seen that, by the way. Friday night curses came for him, sadly. But that's so what I was going to do was work out the last time I need to use those 2 guys, and then I'm going to cancel their contracts and list them.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to do that before the mid-season window because there'll probably be a seller's market. You know, probably won't be many good guys with no contract. Yeah, we only get somebody in, but I'll sell 2 guys, and then there'll be a pack drop and stuff. I'll find somebody.
Yeah.
Just really need a striker.
Yeah, I'm unsure whether to go for the pack drop because the last one it didn't like I didn't get anyone great, but I'm now at the point where like I kind of built my team around the guys who I got in the packs, whereas like now I would need the guys who got in the packs would need to be like better than who I've already got, and they would need to be a certain position. It's whether you know what I mean. I don't know if it's worth it or whether you just go buy someone in the market.
I think when you need that, you need to buy them on the market. But the problem is you can't spend MFL on the market.
Well, I've not got MFL, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Massa and Fleming coming in clutch. I suppose you're a Sparks team, aren't you, buddy? So, but look, this guy still did shit. Maybe it's my tactics. Captain Bodnarenko worked at left back. Love that.
Yes.
And Fleming. Let's see the goals. Fleming was a hero when he was on loan last year at Hyde United. He's played a wee bit in the cup for me. He's looked all right, but his finishing is so terrible. But then he does that. Let's see, Massa. 81 shooting or whatever it is. 87 pace. Does he run here? Runs a wee bit. Doesn't really show me much, but that's you had more of the XG, you said, so you did. Look at that, by the way. Double XG on me.
Wow. Yeah. It's interesting.
So your style of play worked better against my formation. But my goalkeeper was just too good. Look at Massa missing chances all over the shop. Hey, GG's, Coltrane. GG's. My pack drop froze last time. Oh, gutted. I got my rare one. Charlie, we've got the footage sitting there. Still not managed to use it.
You got the what?
The footage from, like, I did a pack drop. I just never found a video to put it in yet. I've got a few friendlies here. Boys of Bern have taken me on. Who are owned by BR4. Playing my rotation team. What's your team looking like? This should be fun. Got a kind of strong core in here, don't I? But it's the fringes that are all comparable. I'll maybe double back and check on that because there's 2 games there. And otherwise, I'm kind of out of steam myself, Charlie. I feel like I'm just kind of chatting about myself, and normally these streams are about just chatting about everything and anything. Oh, unlucky, Shane. Unlucky. You came up against Jorg Steffens, everyone's favourite wonder kid. Barely played this year, but maybe we'll get a wee minute or 2 soon. This will be fun to see. We've got 2 games on the go at the same time with the backup boys. Bodnarenko captain loves it, by the way. Definitely not crying. Love it. Up to much this weekend, Charlie?
Not much. I'm going to play paddle tomorrow night.
Paddle? Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, regular, or is this your first time?
No, this is my 3rd time in about 6 months. But yeah,
Doge Sports is also taking on the
I'm
backups.
not very good, but
how many months, sorry, did you say?
6. I thought something like that. Like 3rd time in 6 months. Yeah.
Oh, 3rd time in 6. Okay, I thought it was a regular.
No.
That's all right then. So you're getting into it. It's taking off quite a bit.
Yeah, it's all right. It's like tennis, but like way easier, basically. So yeah, it's all right. It's a bit of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be watching the game Sunday morning, 12 o'clock. So apart from that, I'll just be watching football all weekend, hopefully.
These guys, man. Rico, man. Nah, I'll just be. See, the kids are away till probably tomorrow afternoon with the missus, so I'll get to watch the Celtic game and record the video for it probably in relative peace. And then it depends on when they come back, and then I'm at the mercy of the family, you know, whatever we're needing to do, or all the rest of it. So yeah, not too much out of the ordinary. Oh, Shane, Massa scoring against you as well. Actually, your team's good. This will be a good. This is a good sign of the level these guys play at, or should play at, maybe. There we go, Massa. What league are you in, Shane? Stone. Yeah. Grachowski with the assist. It feels like Stone. Feels like the sort of level of club we should buy for the foundation. That's what I was saying as well. Like, see, some of these guys, like, I'm going to sell Massa and Fleming in that strategy I was mentioning, but I've got some guys here that I'm not going to loan into my team of first owners because they're too good, you know? You can easily just throw them into this just for the experience, not take any rev from it. And then there's more rev to go around the foundation members that contribute players to it.
Is Stone one above Spark?
Ice.
Ice. Okay.
Yeah. Spark, Ice, Stone.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like ice. I like that. Missing 2 leagues out is a good place to buy anything. I think if you're going to buy a club second hand or a takeover.
Yeah, Spark and
Like,
Ice are really competitive at the moment, I feel. Where
yeah.
it's just like you between like second and eighth, there's probably not much in it. So you kind of got to get a bit lucky to go up. So
As well as like the price of them on the market is like
yeah,
by buying the Ice League,
yeah.
you're only saving one season. Like, is the premium really worth it? Probably
But
not.
like you mightn't be saving one season. You might be saving, you know, I mean, you could get stuck there, sort of thing.
Oh, fair, fair. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
Like for me now to get a stone, like that could take me 4, 5 seasons, and that wouldn't be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not totally out of the realm of
Yeah,
possibility.
yeah.
Fleming's on fire tonight, by the way. 50 shooting. He's saying, "Give me the jersey, boss. Build the team around me." Rico Man's team. How are they getting on? Oh, Jesus. Is that a Fleming hat trick? It is. Jesus. Rico Man. Did we see the first goal? I think we did. It was a tap in, wasn't it? Nah, I think we've seen this, but I'll just recap it since it's ran. That'd be tap in. No wonder of Rico Man. Grachowski, is he doing anything good here? Yeah, that's okay. Oh, how about goalkeeper 61? And he's upgraded, I think. He should be doing much better with that. That's a good ball. Oh, chip. Chip. Oh, it's 4. Massa. Jesus. Massacre. Oh. We're writing the headlines here. Sorry, Rico, man.
I've not tried to challenge you to friendly yet. I don't want to get embarrassed.
Oofed. Massa's on it. I've tried to, like, I can still rotate it a little bit more, but I just wanted to see people play Massa. Some just realised that with them. This is also like a Spark team or something, isn't it?
Mm.
Ice. Beg your pardon. Sorry, Rico, man. Very similar in strength as we've been saying all night. And I'm playing Dodge Sports as well. We'll be absolutely shafting me right now. 2-1. That's not bad. Massa scores a penalty. That's not that. Cornelius.
Yeah,
Neps guy.
that's Neps guy, isn't it? Yeah.
99
99
shooting.
shooting, Jesus.
Versus the backup defence. We're doing all right. Not to concede a hat trick.
It's mental how that rating of player has 99 shooting. You don't think?
Yeah. Classic can happen, but
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
uh-oh. Oofed. Did you see that? Did you see that, Charlie?
I missed it.
Oh, guys. Cornelius. Meme this someday and send it to Nep. He's not here tonight. He's not here tonight. Send this to Nep, someone. Cornelius, the golden boy.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Empty net. Knocked out the cameraman and the ball boy all at once. Bodnarenko is sucking ass here, but saving all the goals for Benfica tomorrow. I don't think I'll get any chances here. What's my XG? Did nada. He's all over me here. But as the backup, boys. Rosie seat 99 is that? Love that. Oh, he's got a free kick edge of the box. I better watch what I'm saying. Does he score bangers?
No.
Ooh. Maybe not today. And have another wee scan across these, and then yeah, I'm going to cut it off in the next 4 minutes. That'll be 10 o'clock. That'll be a good run time for us. And oh, we had a fight back here. They went 2-1 up, and then Fleming right to the end. Let's see his fight back goal to make it 2-2, and then Fleming's on it, man. What league are you in? Spark. Okay, nice. It's nice. That's a nice team, but it's quite icy. Right, these are Stone Boys, but I think, aren't they? That finished 2-0 with Shane. Rico man, how's the party going over here? Oh, we've had another 2 goals for Massa. Punches and bunches, mate, isn't it?
You can just call it now. Just play the whistle now.
Yeah.
It's only a friendly. Come on.
I know, boys. Massa's trying to prove a point. He's in the shop window. Him and Grachowski. It's a bottom for to do stuff like that against teams in my league. Surely the stat just stands up by itself, I think, with some of them. He was in the box. He's got 81 shooting or whatever. This is still tight, by the way. I'd be quite chuffed if this became a draw. Don't score this. Yes. Cornelius can't take free kicks, pass it on. Free 2 is much better than a 7. That's a good thing. Like, it's kind of dodgy with me because I'm always changing my team that you're playing against. But this season, for all you guys in Spark, like, not the team that rinses your league, or maybe the team that does rinse your league if you give them a good game. Well, Dodge Sports just makes it a bit more comfortable. Remember the team names in the cups that you play against and all that, and then you just have that little what do you call that thing in the gym when you go around all the same machines all the time? A circuit.
Yeah.
Seems
yeah,
too simple.
Circuit, yeah.
There's maybe another word for it. But yeah, essentially you've got your own wee circuit of clubs you go around and
I had that with
do that.
me and Rico Man at the start of the season. Us three kind of just played each other in friendlies, like loads. Just practice stuff against each other. And then I'll probably find that with some teams in my league or some guys I've got in the cup that I'll probably end up comparing myself to. You know what I mean?
That's the most valuable information.
Yeah.
It does, but I don't have the wingers at the moment for it, Sam. And Fleming, he's doing great there against those Spark clubs, and he was good in Stone last year as well. I'll just put him on screen real quickly, just because he is the example of having freak stats. He's 70 rated, but he's got 84 pace and 88 dribbling, which is just mega. Similar to Massa, again, he's 72 rated and get 2 power 80 stats. Defense is 18, which probably holds him back quite a lot. But shooting and passing 15, 53. I just can't get behind that too much. But he does it on the pitch, so who am I to say anything? But needs to get a bit of progression. So I'm going to try and maybe loan him. I don't know what I'll do with him specifically, but I'm definitely doing some mid-season action, and I'm definitely going to sell, I think, Massa and Grachowski, because I'm not a first owner of them. I can't use them at the level I'm at, and it could be a good seller's market to sell guys like that, because they are clearly fucking good in the right league. And I'm probably not going to flip them for much. I do plan on making a profit on them both, I'm not going to lie. But I think it's because they're good players. I got them at a good price primarily, rather than much else going on. So let's see Massa. Did I pay for him 39? I wonder what that info thing says about him.
Be surprised if you got less than that.
I think so too. I think he's
I think I paid 20 for my guy.
46, yeah.
My guy's got 60 shooting, 60 pace.
I thought he was good bang for buck. So yeah, I should make money on him. And the other guy, Grachowski, the left mid. I maybe spent a wee bit more on him, but I still think I got him at a good rate. 55, so a bit punchier. Maybe harder to make a profit on him, but it's 50.
I wouldn't pay that for him. Yeah. I think the thing is with him, he's not got any outstanding stats. That was the only thing that would draw me back from wanting him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. 82 passing with 78 pace. That's pretty fucking good to me. Same at striker and left mid. Wee bit of versatility. Only 25.
Yeah, not bad, is he? Yeah.
I think he's got a lot going for him. He's got a lot going for him. But aye, this is anything else from anyone else? Yeah, defence lets him down as a left mid as well.
Yeah.
Left mid tax is big on him.
Yeah, I don't think he's got enough shooting for a striker, would you say? You probably want a bit more shooting.
Yeah, for striker, definitely. Depends what league you're in, but if you're in Stone, you maybe get away with that.
Yeah.
Ice, you definitely get away with it. My league, no chance, it looks like, sadly. But yeah, thanks everyone who's tuned in tonight. Charlie, thanks for joining me. I couldn't have done it without you, sincerely.
No worries.
Especially for this whole time. I've done it for a wee bit, but certainly not the full shift here. So thanks a lot, mate. I appreciate it.
No worries.
So, to everyone joining us as well, have a good night and go fuck.
Go fuck.
Here we go.